Hey guys, 3 a.m. and I had an experience. So I astral traveled to a restaurant in St. Lucian, and I'm gonna tell you the experience right now because it's pretty cool. And it was really, I got a lot of information. Not important information, but cool information. So I go to bed and I end up at a restaurant. I'm at the front doors of a restaurant. And I'm looking around and I see a tree line. It goes way back, a big backyard. I'm sitting in a parking lot of the entrance to the restaurant, and I'm with my friend, one or two of my friends, and we're talking about stuff. And I'm looking around. I see chickens in the backyard, chickens running around, roosters. I see and like a field for farm animals at the far end of the parking lot. And we're listening to music. They have they have a guy. He's standing at the front doors. When you walk in the front doors or the side doors, whatever, it was on the side of the building. As you walk in, there's a guy there, and you say a table for six, or a table for six or something, and he'll take you to the table. One of those guys. I don't know what they're called. I don't go out too often, and so we're standing there and we're waiting for our other friends because I got more friends coming, I guess, or we do. And as we're waiting, this song comes on. The song comes on the loudspeaker. It wasn't really huge. It was like background music, and it was over top of the the little waiting room. It wasn't a big waiting room. It was a little waiting room. We're standing half outside, half inside, and the doors are wide open to the air. And we're standing there, we're hanging around, talking to my friends. One of them's talking to the waiter guy, or whatever he is, greeter guy. And the greeter guy is an old man, really old, and not real old, old enough. And the song comes on the loudspeaker, on the speaker overhead, and I'm listening to it, and it's got a nice rhythm rhythm to it, and it's bluesy. It's bluesy rock and roll, but it's not rock and roll. It's bluesy rock and roll. I don't know how you say it, but whatever. And the guitar, and I kept hearing Titanic. So the Titanic that sunk. And so I'm listening to it and it catches that there's a catch in it in the lines of the guitar and the bass. And it's really, really good. And I'm listening to it and I want to play it. Like I get pumped up listening to it. I want to play this song because this is getting good, man. It's really rocking, and I can't understand. And I just listen to it, and my whole focus turns on this one song. And I'm like, God damn. And then the song starts to, it's ending and it's over, and the stupid song comes on. You know how it works. And you're like, God damn, damn, that was a good song. And then I said it out loud, and the sailor, old man sailor, he goes, it's on a loop. It should play again in a couple of minutes, like 5, 10, half an hour. It's on a loop of songs. So whoever put this together, the recordings of it, they put this one song in a loop and it just plays around all day. Anyway, I'm like, cool, man. I'm going to be listening for it. Then I'm standing there and I walk into the restaurant to look around and I see people sitting at tables, like older couples, and it's like noon, lunchtime, and there's older people sitting there having a bite to eat, having beers. I look at the bar. The bar is huge, huge. Oh, it was huge. Anyway, they had like TVs, so you could watch games or hockey games or the news or whatever. And over here on the left hand side were tables, really hardwood bar, and big bay windows all around. And I suppose the patio outside, so you can go out and sit outside. Anyway, I was standing there, and all of a sudden, I get hit, not hit hard, but bumped to the side, and a fucking horse walks by. I'm like, holy shit, a horse! And then I'm like, the fucking horse, and I'm like waiting for somebody to come through and get it, because I think it's against the law, right? You're not allowed to have a horse in your restaurant, because that's the way I think here on Earth. And I'm like looking around for the police or fucking somebody to come shoot it like they do on Earth. And the old man, he's sitting there rating on the table, and he's dressed like a sailor. He's dressed in a white sailor suit with a white captain's hat or something. It was weird. I go, dude, two horses just walked in, a male and a female. And he goes, oh yeah, yeah. They make their rounds every once in a while. They just walk through. It's all good. And I'm like, holy shit. And the horse is walking through because it seems to be like there ain't even a fence. There's just tables and a place you walk through between the bar and the tables, and they just walk right through the building, just walking through, and they came out the other end, and that was it. And I'm like, holy shit. And then I'm still waiting for the song to come back on so I can hear it again, because that's why I don't care about anything else. I just want to hear the song again. And then I woke up, came back to my body, whap. And I woke up in bed, and this wasn't on anyone's schedule. So I'm like, hey, you guys, hey, guys. And they go, what? Wow. Tina and my kids mostly. And I go, hey, where was I? And they screamed out, hold on. They screamed out, you're at Judy's restaurant. I'm at Judy's restaurant. They go, yeah, Judy's restaurant. And I go, what? Right away, I just thought, I'll take a chance. What the hell? What's the name of that song that was playing? The one about the Titanic. And they go, oh, the Titanic song. You know the name of that? And somebody goes, yeah, that song's called Wrigley's Navy. And I'm like, who's Navy? Wrigley's Navy. And I'm like, that's the name of the song? Yeah. And I'm like, holy shit. I wrote, I knew I had to write it down for you guys because it was so cool. And, uh, and I'm at Judy's restaurant. And they go, yep. And I go, in St. Lucian? They go, yeah, you're with your friends. At St. Lucian, you went out for lunch. I did. They go, yeah, but you went to sleep, and now you're back in your body again. Like, okay. And anyway, I go, what city is it in? And they go, Westwood. I go, okay, Westwood. And I go, do you know the two horses walk through? Yeah, we see them all the time. And they named their names, but I forgot the names. That's Nancy and Joe. They call the horses Nancy and Joe or something like that. Like they know, like my kids know. Oh yeah, they're nice, eh? I'm like, what? Anyway, they got chickens too. You see the chickens in the back? I saw the chickens. Yep, yep, I saw the chickens. I was far away from them, but I saw them. They go, they're funny and all this shit. And I go, that's a cool place. They go, yeah, you like it. You're with your brother. My brother, your brother Chris. Me and him are fighting right now in real life. And he lives in Edmonton, and I live here in Chatham with my mom. He came down to Chatham to see my mom, and we got in a fight about mom's money because he thinks I'm ripping off mom, but I'm not. Jesus would know it, and I would hear it, and but I'm not. But he thinks I am. Anyway, there we stand. So you're with your brother, and I go, is Danny and Daryl there, my cousins? And they go, we don't know. We don't know I don't know who else was with you. And I said, okay, okay, okay. Because in the dream, I thought I was with Danny and Daryl and my brother. They told me I was with my brother, Chris, and Danny and Daryl were there. To me, they in my mind, because I try to figure out my interpretation of what's from the astral world to this world. Because sometimes it, who I'll see in the astral as two guys in my mind, they're Danny and Daryl, my cousins, because they're similar, but they're not Danny and Daryl. So I don't, it's hard to me. So I'm just checking with the kids to make sure. They said, we don't know. I said, okay. But to me, in my mind, it was Danny and Daryl. Anyway, I go, get the name of that song. Get get that song for me. The Titanic song. Yeah, get that song and give it to CBC so you can put it in my collection. Okay. So now I got Wrigley's Navy song. And the song was blues or like an old blues, 70s type blues, rock and roll blues. And it was if you put uh, a fuzz and heavy distortion, you'd have a doom song. But the it was really catchy. Man, it was good. Anyway, I got it. I got the riffs from it. And then I was almost singing it when I woke up, but they played that other song afterwards, and I was like, God damn, pissed me off, ruined it. But I got the name of the song, so they got it for me now at my place in St. Lucian, and we're all set. And it was an old, like 70s blues, maybe 60s blues, and it was rock and roll. So like it has some I don't know, rock and roll. It was art folk music, blues, and rock and roll. It was fucking beautiful. And the guy singing was cool. He didn't sound like a meth head, and it was really nice. And all the riffs on it were catchy. The bluesy type riffs and the guitar fucking rocking. And it wasn't over the top. It was just mellow and cool. I don't know how to explain it. That's how I explained it. Anyway, guys, so that was I asked to travel to Judy's restaurant in Westwood, St. Lucian. So if you ever get a chance to go there or don't, but it's nice. Anyway, my next video I'm going to make right now is a huge one, but not too long. I hope. Anyway, I'll see you later, guys.